Hi, my name is Terry, Mindful Recycle. I'm going to do a what sold video over the past around 5 or 6 days. Of course, I'm not going to do everything. I'm just going to show you some of the things that I think you can find at sales. And I also wanted to thank everybody for their input on a couple videos ago. I was asking everybody what type of video they liked. So I got a really good idea what everybody wants to see. My first item are these water floats, and they are all 3 brand new. I picked these up at an estate sale a couple weeks ago. I paid $3 a piece for them. And honestly, I think a few years ago, they used to sell the vintage ones like these, because these are from 1994. They used to sell quite a bit higher, but I think now a lot of resellers are picking them up and reselling them, so there's not so much of a supply and demand. And anyway, so I picked them up for $3 a piece, and I sold them all for $60. These are Napa Valley cassette holders, audio cassette holders. I've had these for quite a while, and I just dreaded listing them. I just didn't think they were going to sell. I listed them late last night, and they sold this morning. So I guess I was wrong with that. And they ended up selling for $21.50. So this is a Department 56, and this is a fence, and I have 2 huge bins full of these type of fence and other designs on the fence. I picked them up, oh gosh, probably close to a year ago, and I paid $4 each for them on the last day of the sale. I went back for a half off day. They're selling very nicely now. And so they're all selling for a little bit different prices. This one I paid $4 for, and it sold for $25. Here's one of the items from the hobby shop haul that I did, and I probably have around $12 into this, and it sold for $74. And it's a kit for a military cannon. I purchased around 6 or 8 of these and Joy soap, and they were all from the 80s and 90s. So I think I have 1 more left, and I paid 25 cents a piece for them, and this one sold for $24. They were all selling right around that range. I always pick these heaters up, and if you can get the box with them, they sell even better. So this is probably about the 5th or 6th one that I've sold so far, and they do not take long to sell, and people usually just sell them at their garage sale for a couple bucks. So I paid $2 for this a few weeks ago, and it already sold for $40. So I had this one listed for around $140. When I first got it and brought it home, I thought it didn't work. I was plugging it in with the adapter, but I think just the adapter was faulty, because right when I was ready to just sell it for parts and repair for really cheap, I decided to try the batteries, and it works perfect. So I ended up listing it for $140. And since Halloween is really close now, and I had quite a few watchers on it, I just sent out an offer for $99, and somebody accepted. So paid $15, and it's going out for $99. The Keen shoes are really a good brand to pick up if they are the right ones. My husband picked these up for himself. He's had them for probably a couple years. He ended up never wearing them, and I'm pretty sure he got them at Marshall's. So he probably ended up paying around 30 bucks for them, and I just sold them for 60. I just listed this really cool set of cutlery. Now there is a name brand of ones that look just like this that are worth quite a bit, but mine don't have that on it. Mine just say China on them. So they are still really cool though, because they still have a real wood handle, and they're really heavy duty. They do not feel cheap at all. So I paid $25 for them. listed them for 125 and they sold within a week or two. The rest of the stuff is shipped out, so I'll just show you a few more things. This Hello Kitty is a vintage Hello Kitty, but not too old. It is a Build-A-Bear, and I picked it up for $10 at an estate sale. I immediately had a whole bunch of watchers on it, and I kept getting some lowball offers. People wanted to buy it for $15 or $20, and I just declined, and I just waited a couple more weeks, and it ended up selling for $43. I picked this camera lens up at a garage sale about a month ago. He had a camera case that had a Pentax camera in it, and it had a couple lenses in it and just a few little accessories. And I asked him how much, and he said $3. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. One of the lenses in it was dented, so I just donated that. And then this one I listed for $75, and it was only listed for about a week, and it sold. I will usually pick these up because they sell pretty well. This is a Fujifilm video cassette, so it's for, I believe, a camcorder. And I picked it up for $2 and it sold for $24 within a week. Here is another one of those Greenlee tools that I've been selling. I picked up 10 of them and I paid $3 a piece, and I'm selling each one for $30. So when they're all sold, I would have made $300. So I've sold 3 of them already. I've only paid $3 for each one, and now I have made a total of $90 on 3 of them. I love to sell toys. That's probably one of my favorite things to sell. I picked up these HeroScape little figures. They're probably only about 1 inch or 2 tall. I had never heard of them, and I picked them up for $5. And they ended up selling for $70 within a few weeks. So this Alienware keyboard I picked up at a family-run estate sale. They were selling this for $10. It had never been used. It did not have a brochure with it or anything like that though, but it was still new in the box. I paid $10 for it. I've had it listed for a couple months, and it just sold for $150. So keep your eyes open for computer keyboards. I sell them all the time. I went to a garage sale a couple of summers ago. These people were selling everything and moving out of the country. So their grown college children had a bunch of items that they just didn't want anymore. So I bought piles and piles of Xbox 360 figures, and they were in the box and they were in excellent condition. I only have a couple left, but this item was in it as well. And this is a Tom Clancy, I believe it's also from maybe a Xbox 360 game. I did an average price on what I paid for everything, and I paid $8.18 for each item. And this one sold for $60.90. Some of the items sold for hundreds of dollars. It was such an amazing sale. So this brass Seiko World Timetable clock I've had for probably at least a year. And I paid $17.50 for it at an estate sale on the last day. And I listed it for, I think, close to $200, and it was just way too high. I kept dropping it. But I did finally sell it for $50. So for my last item is this Bratz doll. I went to an estate sale about a year ago and bought 39 Bratz dolls. They were $10 each and listed them very quickly, except for this one because the sides kept popping open. The little round tape dots were just worn out and they weren't staying closed. I was going to order some more of those dots and I never got around to it, and it's just been sitting here for a year. I just figured I'm just going to tape it myself with my regular shipping tape and just show really close-up pictures of the tape. I got it listed for $250, and within a couple days somebody reached out and asked if they could buy it for $200, and I accepted. So this one has already gone out. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I will see you on the next one.